Welcome. Welcome to indoor cycling. I know this might be your very first time on a bike in a long time, so we're going to review some basics and we're going to get a sense of how much fun indoor cycling can be. So I just want you to move the pedals right now, okay? So I want you to think about pressing down and then just pulling up from the bottom. In front of you, you see kind of a big red lever. That's your resistance, and that's going to pretty much be what creates our intensity on the bike. So I'd like you to add a little bit right now. So that means pushing the lever up until you feel a gentle pull against your legs. Because when we ride, when we pedal, we don't want to feel like the pedals are ahead of us and they're pulling us along for the ride. We want to know that we're the ones doing the work. The bikes don't need the workout. We're the ones who need the workout, all right? So just a little bit of resistance. I just want you to let your legs flow. If you look at the screen in front of you, the top number says RPM. And that's revolutions per minute. And it's how we measure how quickly your legs are going. So right now, I'd like you to be above 80, okay? Below 80, we call that a climbing RPM, which means that we have a lot of resistance and we're making our way up a hill. We're gonna get there, but let's get our bodies a little bit warmed up first. All right. So I just want you to think about that pedal stroke a little bit. And even if you glance down for a moment, you wanna see your knees bend. At the top of your pedal stroke, your foot disappears for a moment, and then it comes back into view at the bottom. We use the front of the leg as we press down. We use more the back of the leg as we pull up. So we're trying to put those things together to maximize our power. Now what I want you to try to do is get your pedals to turn over faster. So think about pushing and pulling a little bit harder, and you're going to feel the pedals start to move quicker. And if you look at the RPM number, you're going to see it go up. So don't go crazy on me, just kind of accelerate. Get a sense of what that feels like. This is preparing us for some sprints that we're going to do. Now slow back down. You might have felt your body respond to that increase right away. You might have felt your heart rate kind of creep up, your breathing start to quicken. That's a very, very normal response, okay? So now let's let it calm down a little bit. Feels a little better. We're going to try it again though. All right, so let's accelerate again. And this time I want you to try to go just a little bit faster, okay? So try to get maybe 5 RPMs higher. Now, as we do these accelerations, we want our body to remain calm. Okay? So let's slow down. I'm going to show you an example of what I mean by calm body versus not calm body. So you'll notice that if I had a water glass balancing on my head, there's a chance that it might not spill. But if I accelerate, and I start doing one of these, the water's going all over, right? Then we don't really have control of our pedals anymore, and that's a sign that we don't have enough resistance. So if you feel that in yourself, I want you to add a little bit more. Even if it means you go a little slower, it's better control. That's what we want. So knowing that, let's try one more acceleration, okay? So let's accelerate, and if you want, you can actually move your hands a little further out on the handles. That way you can feel more like a cyclist, like a sprinter. Only if it feels good. That's it, that's it. I can tell the bodies are calmer, I'm sure they are, all right? Good, now slow down again. Ooh, is the heart rate beating? My heart rate's going up, right? For sure. Whenever we accelerate, our heart rate's gonna go up, and it feels a little uncomfortable. You will get more familiar with that feeling, but it's normal that you're doubting yourself and you're going, hey, this is not the best feeling ever. You're gonna learn to love it. You're gonna learn to love it, okay? Now we're gonna simulate a climb. So I want you to press that resistance up higher until it feels like your legs are being slowed down. Like maybe you just rode into some quicksand. You're like, what's going on? This is what a climb feels like, okay? Now I want you to try to hold on. Lift the hips up off the saddle. Not very much, maybe a couple inches. Your hips actually stay over the saddle and behind the line of your knees. That helps us use the biggest muscles we got, which are back there in your butt, okay? Now your legs might be feeling this already. They might be starting to burn. That's also very normal. Good. So let's come on down, take a little break from that. Take it easy. You just experienced your first climb, all right? Perfect. Now when we climb, that RPM number on your screen is gonna go down, okay? okay? Because the revolutions per minute are slower, but they're stronger, they're more powerful. So let's try one more. So we're gonna increase that gear. And let's try 14 as a gear, if you didn't do that last time. And if you're able to still move those pedals, let's try to stand up with that. Okay. And if 14 is not happening today, no worries. Maybe that's a goal you want to set for yourself. You can do some climbs at 14 and higher. Okay. Good. There you go. Beautiful, come on down. Relax again, okay? So now that we've kind of got a sense of what options we have on the bike, we're gonna do some structured interval training. This is really rewarding. We're actually gonna accelerate for 30 seconds. So I'd like you to try to get those RPMs up over 90, keeping the body calm, knowing that your heart rate's gonna get a little uncomfortable. Okay, you guys ready to try? So working gear, remember we want it to feel a little bit like a pull, and let's accelerate. Up over 90 if we can, keeping that body nice and calm. It's still building. You're gonna feel your heart rate keep building through this 30 seconds. Good news is we're almost there. That's it. Come on, hang on. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You made it. That might very well have been your first sprint on a bike. They're not easy. I know, I feel it too. They're not easy, okay? But they're gonna get you some great results. You're gonna feel rewarded after you finish a series of sprints, and it's definitely gonna help you get fitter, okay? So we're gonna try it again, all right? So based on how you felt the last one, you're gonna try to do the exact same thing, or maybe even go a little faster if you're feeling a little extra energetic today. Let's try. Let's try. We're back. Good. Remember, enough gear that we're balanced on that saddle, right? We're not bouncing anywhere. We're locked and loaded. That's what I like to think. I'm locked and loaded, right? Good. Try to relax those upper body muscles. They're not going to help you go faster, I promise. Come on. Almost there. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah. Boom, you did it. Back it off again. Woo. Another one done, all right? You're jumping in right into the real deal of cycling. 30 seconds with 30 seconds rest. We call that a 1-to-1 ratio. 1 part work, 1 part rest. You feel like you can do another one? If you need a little longer to recover, that's fine, okay? I'll tell you when the next one can start, but if you want to sit this one out, it's all good, all right? Let's try. Let's try. There you go. What if I told you it's your last one? Would you be a little more motivated to increase that speed? Okay. There you go. Good job. Good job. And ease it back. Awesome. Awesome. So your sprints are done for the day, okay? Now I'm gonna just remind you that it's totally normal to feel a little bit even like you're gasping for air, okay? We call that being breathless. And we often go there in intervals. 2 things are gonna happen as you get more experience on the bike. One is that you're gonna know that feeling is coming, so you'll be better prepared for it mentally. You'll always feel it though, because when this gear starts to get easy for you, you're gonna keep being able to challenge yourself by increasing the gear, even if your speed stays the same, okay? So there's no end in sight, right? You have a nice future of cycling ahead of you. Now let's talk about those climbs again. We're gonna attempt some climbs, the same way we did practicing the speed. So I want you now to increase the gear. Okay, so the gear number, which is the bottom left of your screen, is gonna go higher and higher. And I want it to slow your legs down. As if, again, you are riding into quicksand and you feel that pull. So we're gonna do one on the saddle. I want those RPMs at the top of your screen to be right about 60. So imagine you're outside. We're going up a pretty steep hill right now. Okay, good. flat foot pressing down, almost like you're scraping mud off your shoe at the bottom, and then pull to finish that nice pedal stroke. Good, good. A few more seconds, you're almost at the top. And you made it, back it off. Beautiful, okay? Ooh, there's your first big climb. Now with climbing, we can do it seated, or we can climb in a standing position. Generally, we have more power when we stand up because we have access to more muscle. We're gonna try standing on the next one. I'm gonna ask you to add 2 more gears than you just had, okay? So let's start increasing the gears. 2 more than you had the last time, and let's stand up with that. Good. RPMs, I'm looking for them to be right about the same, right around 60. And if you want to be a little below or above that because it feels more natural for you, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Good. Now notice there's a small shift side to side as I load each pedal. Okay, but it's not dramatic. I'm not flying around like this, okay? Because really, we want to be centered in our core. That's our support system. Good. Come on down. Come on down. Now you can probably hear my breathing. It's definitely a lot harder than it was during my recoveries. Totally normal, okay? So we're gonna try the next one, staying on the saddle again. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Can you believe you're almost done already? I know, you wanna keep going, okay? Let's add back that gear. We're back on that climb, but we're staying with our butts down on the saddle. Our tension is light in the upper body. We're not holding on super hard. We're putting all that energy into the core and the legs to propel us up this climb. Good. That's it, that's it, that's it. Come on, you're almost at the top. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. That's it, you're doing it. You're doing it. And you're there, back it off. You were so close. I'm gonna ask you for 1 more standing climb. That's it, last one. So often mentally, when we know it's the last one, we're able to give that little bit extra, because what have we got to lose, right? Okay. So we're gonna creep that gear slowly up. All right. Right back where we were the last time at least. Let's stand up, and let's get through this very last climb of the day. All right, that's it. Feel your strength. Right from your core, that's your support system, down to the most powerful muscles you got. Good. Come on. You're so close. You're so close. Super. Super. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, yes, you can. 5 seconds is over. 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Keep that little bit of gear on there, just like when we first started. Just enough to know that you're the one turning the pedals, not the other way around. And let's give ourselves a second to relax. Let the heart rate drop, because you need recovery after those intervals. Okay? If you're feeling even just a little bit overwhelmed by it right now, that's okay. It might have been your first time doing intervals, so it's really normal. The body's response is quite strong to intervals. Okay? You will get used to it, I promise. So nice, relaxed pedals. You might be feeling just a little bit better already. Let's shake out one arm, nice and chill. Shake out the other one. And it's okay. You can tell your body now, you're good. You can relax now. The hard stuff's over. You did it. Okay, you made it through, which is fantastic. Some moments of discomfort for sure. For me too. Okay, but it'll get better the next time. So I need you to come back, because that's the key, consistency. All right? So we make a promise to each other. We'll meet back on the bike again soon. All right? Have a great day.